And good morning, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Wednesday morning. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that does mean it is time for our morning prayer time. So grateful that you are with us. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of what we're doing here on the New Thought Media Network. Hey, we talk a lot around about on this network about prayer, and it's a basis from which everything is built. It is a basis from which the divine reveals itself to us and allows us to understand what it is that is next, is happening. And so when we talk about prayer, I like to remind everybody we're not talking about begging and beseeching. We're not talking about getting down on a bended knee and saying, "Oh, please, please," and "forgive me for my sins," and all that kind of stuff. We are utilizing the power of an affirmative prayer, a revelation of prayer, an affirmation of the truth as we know it, and yes, sometimes a revelation of truth that just kind of happens and comes to us in the process, because the process can be so rich and so deep and so amazing that the divine just takes over. That's part of the process, getting ourselves out of the way and allowing the divine to take over. If you'd like to avail yourself of prayer, well then, number one, check in with us every day, 8:15 a.m. or p.m. for prayers. If you speak Spanish, by the way, you can do that. You can join us for our Spanish language programming. Our Spanish language prayers happen at 9:30 Mountain Time as well. All right. And and I do like to remind everybody that you're welcome to send a prayer request to prayer@ntmedia.org. Get our practitioner body and our ministers praying on your behalf. Just send a prayer request, prayer@ntmedia.org. And of course, you're welcome to drop your prayer requests in the comments as well if you like, and we'll include those in the prayer if we see them in time before we slip into that prayer. Also, do remember that all of our practitioners and ministers are available for private prayer sessions. You're more than welcome to contact any of us. Just kind of drop an email, prayer@ntmedia.org. Let us know which practitioner or minister you would like to connect with, and we will connect you with that person. Private sessions are on a fee basis, and that fee is determined by the individual practitioner or minister. So by all means, reach out and we'll get that conversation and get that connection going for you. All right, let's get into it. Many of you know that when I'm here on Wednesday mornings, I'm pretty prayed up already. I've got a couple of different prayer calls and experiences that happened prior to this one on Wednesday morning. So I'm definitely in the mood, and I'm definitely revved up and raring to go, as it were, in the power of an affirmative treatment. So I'm going to invite you to join me in that. If you're in a comfortable and safe enough space to close your eyes, please do so. If you're operating machinery or a vehicle, please do not close your eyes. Keep those eyes on the road. But for everyone else, if you're in a safe and comfortable place, please do turn within. Turn to that inner space, that inner landscape, that inner experience where we come to recognize the one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that is operating as all of life. That one self-existent cause that is forever taking on form in order to abandon that form so it may take on new form. That one self-existent cause that is forever taking on new experiences so that we may each in our own ways experience the divinity of life, so that we may experience the perfection of life, so that we may experience everything it is that we desire, everything it is that we wish to call into our lives. It's all happening right here, right now. in amazing ways, in miraculous ways, in awe-inspiring ways. And so I am in this moment lifted to a greater recognition that the divine operates as my life perfectly. That the divine is operating as my life, whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent in my life. And if that is true of my life, then that must be true of all life. So it must be true of your life as well. That one power, presence, and intelligence is revealing itself as the events and the experiences and the opportunities of your day for everyone. No matter where, no matter why, no matter what, the oneness reveals itself as our lives this day and every day. So I speak a word of peace, I speak a word of assurance, I speak a word of love for everyone that may hear these words, everyone that may be touched by the vibration that is collectively created amongst each and every one of us here on this call, each and every one of us here on this prayer broadcast. We collectively raise up a vibration that says yes. Yes to the divine, yes to what's happening. We raise up a vibration of assurance, of a sense of deep, deep assurance that everything's happening exactly as it must. That all the right people, all the right conditions, all the right opportunities, all the right reminders, all the right everything is coming into everyone's life exactly as it must, so that we may each fulfill the grand vision for our lives, so that we may each be that which we desire to be on this planet at this time. Love and light and beauty and truth and health and wealth and well-being and abundance. We claim it all, knowing there is truly nowhere that God is not. That means there is nowhere that I can not access the truth. That means that the truth, the absolute truth of life, of creation, is available and present in every moment, in every place, in every way, in every day. That there is a revealing that is happening in miraculous ways, in awe-inspiring ways, in glorious ways, as the truth and the health and the light and the love and the beauty and the abundance and the everything. So I am in this moment absolutely filled with a sense of excitement. Excitement for what comes next, excitement for what is before me this day, excitement for whatever it is. With no concern about how or why or when, with no concern, no question about what's going to happen or why it's happening or who's doing what to who. I let go of all that so I may be in a place of knowing that what is happening is bringing everyone to a greater sense of their oneness, of our interconnectedness, of our absolute connection to the divine and to each other. That life is good. That life is grand. That life is glorious in all its amazing ways. In all its amazing ways. So yes, I am filled with a deep, deep sense of gratitude. Grateful for the truth that is revealing itself this day. Grateful for this day. Grateful for your life. Grateful for your presence. Grateful for all that you bring to this thing called life. For we are each bringing a unique set of gifts and skills and talents, and the world would be a much, much lesser place without you, without every one of us. So we lift up a joyous celebration of life, life everlasting, life beyond this planet, life beyond this body temple, life beyond this consciousness, life across all realms. We lift up those that have slipped beyond this human confines and have slipped into the next greater dimensions of livingness. We lift up and we celebrate the truth of the one, revealing itself as my life, as your life, as all life. With that deep sense of gratitude, I release this word into the universal law, the law that is already operating upon this word, the law that cannot return this word void, the law that must demonstrate according to the words and the beliefs shared here this day. I release this prayer into that law, and I let it be. And if any of this has resonated in any way, please join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones, for being here this morning. Thank you for being a part of what we're doing here on New Thought Media Network. Please share this with your friends, share this with your family. Join us again for another prayer broadcast. Join us throughout the day as we continue our broadcasting. Coming up in just a few minutes, it's the Morning Sip with Rev Melissa, top of the hour, 9 o'clock. Emma Moreno with our Spanish language daily programming, 9:30 Spanish prayers. And then later today, throughout the day, 11 o'clock, noon Mountain, change your thinking, change your life. Change your story, change your life with Reverend Mitch Austin. That happens today at noon. Rockin' the Love with Robin and Gil is at 1 o'clock. And the Spirit Cafe with Reverend Barbara Jean and Cheryl Rogers is at 2 o'clock Mountain Time today. Join us for all of our programming here on the New Thought Media Network. And if you're so inclined and so available, please do consider dropping a donation in the donation box to help us make all of this happen. All right, I'm Dr. Robert. I'm going to get out of here for now, let you get into your normal day. However, before we do, let's make sure we say thank you to our organizational sponsors and individual donors.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.